Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Marchpower Lightning Cable 3-pack. So these were provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So this is a 3-pack of 3-foot USB to Lightning cable. So we have 3 cables here. So here's the end of the cable. So these are a basic Lightning cable. They look kind of similar to the Apple cables, but the cable seems a little more substantial here. They seem a little bit more durable. Has a little bit of a rough texture on the plug, so it's easy to grip. So I'll go ahead and test these out with my charger here. So I have a couple different devices to charge. This is an original iPad Pro. Here's an iPhone 6. And here's an original iPhone SE. So here we have all 3 charging. So these are the devices this is compatible with. It says iPhone XS Max, but this would also be compatible with the newer versions, the 11, 12, 13. And it goes back to the iPhone 5S. And then for iPad, we have iPad Pro. That's the original iPad Pro. And then we go back to the iPad 5th generation. And then we have the iPad Touch. So this will work with any of the Apple devices that use a Lightning cable. Now what it won't work with would be the newer iPad Pros that use the USB-C port on it. For those you need a USB-C cable. But any of them that use the Lightning cable, this is a good option. So these are 3-foot long cables. So a place you might want to use a 3-foot long cable would be in a car where you're plugging right into the dash and you don't really need a long cable. Another place you might want to use a 3-foot cable would be on a desktop where you're plugging right into the side of your laptop. In that instance, you don't really need a long cable and you don't want a long cable. You could use this on a nightstand if you have, say, a lamp on a nightstand that has a USB port on it and you just want a short cable. Where this wouldn't be as ideal would be if you have to plug this into the wall behind a desk. That's probably not going to be enough cable for that. You'd probably want a longer one. And I'm an advocate of using cables that are long enough for the task, but not longer. So I use all sorts of different size cables. So another place you would potentially want a short cable like this is, say you have a kitchen with an outlet, and inside that outlet you have a USB port and you're just charging your phone or tablet right there on your countertop, and you don't need a really long cord there. So like the first thing I said though, is this a good place to use these would be a car, and I do keep Lightning cables in all my cars. I have 3 cars. I keep at least 2 cables in each car, one for the driver, one for the passenger, and occasionally I have to replace those cables, not because they get worn out, but we'll be somewhere and someone will be needing a Lightning cable and we'll just give them one and then we'll replace the one we have. So this is a nice way to get some good quality Lightning cables at a good price since you're buying a 3-pack. So that's the Marchpower Lightning Cable 3-pack. That's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.